away.
The relationship's the best it's ever been. I'm the happiest I've ever been.
Now, how do I fuck it up?
Now, how could I lose everything everything I've worked for and hold dear?
Because her friend is polite and
because her friend is just. This is like, man, this waitress wants to fuck me. I think. Wow, does this stripper want to date me?
Do all straight men assume that people want to fuck them?
It's not that they assume. We weren't listening to his question.
It just doesn't really work. Well, here's the thing. I asked my mother-in-law if she'd go to family counseling with me, and she said yes. And we went, and it was fine. But the counselor said that what really needs to happen is that my wife and my mother-in-law need to go. And now, it's been like 8 months, and my wife won't go.
Wow.
What does that mean? That my mother and my wife and mother-in-law need to go? Need to go where?
To family counseling.
I see.
Which does make sense. I mean, what the fuck are you really going to get to the bottom of with your mother-in-law?
The bottom.
Yeah. That's insane. I mean, yeah, this...
May your days be merry.
I'm having a hard time doing the math in my head and this ending up with this.
It's long division. And neither one of us are equipped to answer this question. I say we never speak of this again.
This is very interesting, though. Like, the fact that he went with his mother-in-law, he broached the subject in a weird way, right? Like, he kind of called this woman's bluff. He called this woman's bluff, and she went with it. And really, his wife is being a coward here. Let's be honest. His wife really is just the coward, and it's like, she just doesn't want to face her mom. I mean, you know.
I'd like to speak to the mother.
Yeah. Yeah, the mother's like, yeah, I'll go. Oh, counseling? Is that where a professional gets to maybe get us to speak very openly and honestly? Yeah, maybe it's a good idea me and you went without Sarah first. Maybe we can both get some stuff off our chest.
Not just come.
Yeah.
So sorry. I really was small-minded.
That's okay. That's okay. No. That's what the show. I mean, are you familiar with the show?
The studio audience approves.
Yeah. I mean, what would you do if your wife just wouldn't go to counseling with you know, their awful parent?
I just wish Bobby Kelly said it was him.
Yeah.
I wish he just left his name. Also, now I smell like fucking cigar smoke.
I know.
Bobby Kelly. Even though it was months ago.
Yeah, it was months ago. It was on Thanksgiving. But it really lingers, folks, in the studio.
He looks amazing, doesn't he?
He does look great.
I love Bobby.
He's the best.
His goatee looks awesome.
He's real. I mean, you could... let's set the over-under for cheating. When you lose 150 pounds and grow a goatee all of a sudden, that's not the facial hair of a man that's not planning on getting side pussy. Yeah, dude, I don't know about this. I mean, it's just like, this isn't your bad. You've sort of already kind of overstepped in a way that, like, if your wife was going to, look, if you want to tell her to go and you want to encourage her, that's fine. But, like, you've really already done everything you can do. And even kind of calling the mom's bluff, everyone else in this family is kind of a coward. I do think it's probably important for your wife to go. I do think she clearly can't face her mother. And maybe she just needs to take steps to get to that point, whether that's going to therapy and talking about it. Like, what's her situation here?
I will say, a serious answer, I do think when you get married, you are essentially stepping out and starting your own family. And other family members have to respect that they're not going to garner the same amount of attention that they once had before, because your focus is on the family you're trying to start. And it does sound like there's a lot of times parents wedge themselves in between their children's relationships because they're egotistical about it. They still want to be the center of that person's life. And it's like, you gotta back off.
Right.
Italian women.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can only do so much. And if your wife doesn't want to face this, dude, you might have to just, like, let it go and maybe gently push her towards, you know, figuring it out. But also, on some level, life is kind of short, and it's like, I'm somebody who's trying to figure out all the problems with my family, and I'm trying to get over it, and it's like, it's a lot of fucking work. And at a certain point, I'm going to stop trying. And at a certain point, it's like, you kind of have to make do with where it is. It's like, what, I'm going to be going to fucking I'm gonna be 40 years old, trying to make my family admit they've made mistakes. Like at a certain point, people
can't.
are who they are, and you have to make the best of it.
My
And
therapist says to me, is like, when I've had issues with family members, he was like, because I say, I want this, I want respect, I want to talk. He's like, that's like asking someone in a wheelchair to stand up. You just have to, this is the way they are. And so you can say to your family, like, this is what I offer. And then that's it. I can't offer anymore because I can't fix you people.
Yeah.
You have to take the responsibility off your shoulders.
So do what you can. It seems like you've done enough, and the ball's kind of in your wife's court. And if she doesn't want to do it, then maybe you guys just kind of have to settle in here. And look, most of the world doesn't like their mother-in-law. It feels like a nice.
Very nice. Hola.
All right, Eld, hit us with another one.
Hey, Stav, eldest guest. Love you guys. So I am pretty young, got married not too long ago. My wife and I, our relationship's the best it's ever been right now.
Nice.
Getting right to the point, she has a friend, and they're pretty close. And now me and this friend are getting pretty close. The friend's a female. And
Come on.
I feel like
Come on, man. Don't do
if
this.
I try real hard,
God damn it.
I could convince them to have a three-way. I think it'd be great. I'm not quite sure how to go about it exactly. I'm trying to Google how to get my wife to agree to a three-way with a friend.
You've Googled it.
Not too much there, so wanted to see what you guys had. If you could help me out, would appreciate it a ton. Thanks, fellas.
God damn.
Straight men
It's hilarious. This really is
blow me away.
the relationship's the best it's ever been. I'm the happiest I've ever been.
Now, how do I fuck it up?
Now, how could I lose everything everything I've worked for and hold dear?
Because her friend is polite and
Because
laughs
her
at my
friend is
jokes.
just. This is like, man, this waitress wants to fuck me, I think. Wow, does this stripper want to date me?
Do all straight men assume that people want to fuck them?
It's not that they assume, it's that every time you're around a hot girl, whether you like it or not, there is a little mathematician in your head trying to figure out the equation that leads to you fucking them.
Okay.
And it's like a lot of times they'll be like, sorry, man, we got nothing.
Just a chalkboard.
Yeah, be
a
like,
lot of eraser marks.
You can't
I
get
can't
the proof.
I'm sorry, it's just not possible. That's most of the time you have an exasperated little mathematician that's like, you can't fuck this hot woman. You're too fucking fat. Or whatever, right?
There is no mathematician found. It's just an open door.
Yeah, it's a glory hole.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, and either he puts his dick in or not, and either way.
I don't think the answering the question here should be about how to figure out how to give them a threesome. The question should be like, is this adding to your life? Because
well, even that. Is this even a possibility
It's
in
not.
any way, shape, or form? Has your wife ever mentioned being bi? Her and her friends ever hooked up? Has your wife ever mentioned possibly even when you were dating and you were being freakier and everyone's kind of a little whatever? Has it ever come up even once in general? That's step
Stavros,
one.
if he's Googling and then leaving you a message, she's not shown him any signs of being bi.
Well, that's what if there are no signs, if all that's going on here is my wife is friends with a hot girl I'd like to fuck, and you have been like, well, she's nice to me too, maybe I can fuck both of them, then you should not pursue this whatsoever. You don't have the sauce, you don't have the juice. That's not how these things work, bro.
Is it less likely for straight guys, like if a wife's like, I want a threesome, but with another guy, is that a less likely scenario? Or are there guys who are like, fine, I'll do it?
That's crazy. I would never do that.
Really?
I'm just not interested in that at all. But there are people that would.
Not that
I
you have to
guess.
hook up with him, but he's just sort of
I don't
there.
know. I don't want a guy to fuck my wife. I gotta be honest. That's not
Right.
That's just not. Now
It's less offensive if it's like a woman with a woman for some reason.
I think. Well, look, there are plenty of women who are like.
Men are dangerous.
There are plenty of women who are like, I don't want another woman to fuck my husband. Right? There's plenty of very straight women that won't do that. But this is pure anecdotal evidence. It just feels like more women are bi, or at least like buying, or at least maybe there's plenty of men that have some bi thoughts, but just are so uncomfortable with them that they would
I was
never.
gonna say, I think it's more so that women have less hang-ups
Exactly,
about
right,
expressing themselves than straight men do. But I will say, like, I've been in threesomes before, and I'm not in love with it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work.
Absolutely.
And it's like, to me, like, the trying to please this person and that person and myself, it's so. The idea of it, sure, it's hot.
Yeah.
But then there's too many hands. It's really not.
It can
great.
go wrong. It's just what it is to me is that like you're raising the ceiling of the sexual experience. It could be way better than just one-on-one, but you're also lowering the floor way down.
But I also think
it could go way worse.
A threesome should be with someone that's really not in your life. A threesome should be someone like.
That's a great. We haven't even gotten into that part of this.
Right.
The premise is so ridiculous that we haven't even actually begun breaking down all the ways, even if this was possible, that it would be a mistake. But yes, that's very true. Like, here's the thing, buddy. If your wife was kind of bi, or she showed any interest in a threesome, or she brought it up ever, you don't start with her fucking best friend.
No.
That's fucking crazy.
Because then she's like, oh, so you're looking at my best friend is sexy?
That's
like,
the thing, dude. You're so out of your depth here. It's insane. This does not end good in any way, shape, or form. Very few people could pull this off, and it would take very specific blends
John
of personality.
Stamos can pull this off.
Yeah.
Also, notice the last caller, his problem wasn't with another woman, but it was a mother-in-law.
Yeah. So, dude, I could not, with the information you have given us, I could not recommend this less. This is crazy. You're just a horny guy, and this is your life from now on. You will meet women you want to fuck, okay? But you're not going to get to fuck them. You're married. That's how life works. And unless your wife is really into the, and look, here's the thing, even if your wife was really into it, you would have to be very selective and very like, you would have to take things slow, because like that can fuck up a relationship. Like, you know, you could really overdo, like one moment where you're too into the other girl or whatever. It's like, that's so complicated with, like, threesomes, when you're casually having sex can be complicated.
Yeah.
Let alone with your wife and her fucking friend, you fucking idiot. You're so out of your depth here. I would love to talk to this guy. If we could get him on a live show, that would be great.
When are you doing a live show? I want to come.
We do live shows sometimes where they call in on Discord and we actually talk to them.
It's fantastic.
So we'll have you on one day if you want to come back for that. Yeah, absolutely. We'd love to. So I'd love to talk to this guy, but for right now, dude, this is such insanity. I can't even like. Why you have, and you know what the best part is? The only reason he even has this level of confidence to think he could pull this off is because his wife has built him up. That is the great irony of when men want to cheat. It's like, I know this for myself, not that I've ever exactly cheated, but when you're like in a casual relationship and a woman is giving you attention, and then I'm like, whoa, I'm getting more pussy from other girls now because I believe in myself. And you're just a piece of shit who's taking advantage. You're just converting the energy a woman has put into you. Instead of putting it back in the relationship, you're trying to use it to fuck somebody else.
That's right. That's right.